Hello, are you currently an entrepreneur or someone aspiring to be one someday? Or thinking about going rich someday? Then this video is for you. Welcome to Wealthy Mindset, a channel where achievers and future billionaires gather to get inspired. Let me tell you my story first. When I was a little kid, around the age of 10, my dad and I would go fishing. My dad would always get on this little boat, and we would fish about 30 minutes outside of the city of Hong Kong. And when I was a little kid, I'd ask my dad, "Dad, why do I have to get on a boat and go to this area? Why couldn't we just fish where we were? Why do you need to go on this trip?" "Well, son, that's where the fish are," my dad would tell me. And I always remember the lesson, just like the reporter asked a famous bank robber, "Why did you rob the bank?" Because that's where the money is. The idea is the same. As an entrepreneur, it is very, very important to choose the right industry. And we could work in a lot of different fields, right? And sometimes I think entrepreneurs are too sure of themselves. We say things like, we could go into any industry, sell any product, offer any service, and solve any problem, and be very successful at it. I don't think that's true at all. So today I'm going to tell you about 9 industries that are most likely to make you a millionaire. And if that's your goal, you can do that in a lot of different fields. Now, I'm not talking about things like cryptocurrencies or winning the lottery. I'm talking about the real, tried and true industries that have made people rich. Financial services is the #1 industry that is most likely to make you a millionaire. When I say financial services, I mean things like managing money, lending money, or managing assets. We're talking about the loan associations, banks, financial companies, insurance companies, and brokerages. There's a lot of money in money, so many of these companies are very, very rich. One of my mentors told me, "Dan, never forget that the money is in the money." You can make a lot of money just by handling, managing, and investing money. Michael Bloomberg, who used to be the mayor of New York, made $1 billion by giving the financial industry information about money. Technology is the #2 industry. Now, you know about Google, Facebook, and Apple, but we're going to talk about something else. Think about traditional industries you could get into and what you could do to change them, maybe with the help of technology. This is clear a lot of the time. We now call these people disruptors, right? How could you use technology to speed things up? We're talking about robotics, AI, automation, making these tech products, and even offering tech as a service. In this sector, billions and billions of dollars worth of value will be made. So, are you a technology entrepreneur or somewhat aspiring one? The third industry is the healthcare industry. My mentor Dan Lok, the $50 billion man, talks a lot about healthcare because people are willing to spend a lot of money to live longer. So, when I say healthcare, I mean assisted living, senior homes, pharmaceuticals, or any other products or services that will help people live longer and stay healthier. This is a very, very good business to get into. Real estate and building is the 4th industry. The United Nations says that by 2025, there will be almost 8 billion people on the planet. By 2050, there will be almost 10 billion people on the planet. By 2050, there will be 10 million people on this small planet. What does that mean, though? Where are the chances? We all need a place to sleep, play, hang out, go, shop, and so on. So building and real estate is a very good option if you want to be filthy rich someday. Education is the #5 industry. With all the changes in the world and in technology, knowledge is becoming more and more important. People want to learn and get better at things. That's why I work in the education and software space, because I can see the chance in front of us to connect individuals, people, and professionals to 21st century skills and job opportunities. Now, there could also be products, services, and software in the education field that help people in many different ways. We have traditional education, but we also have alternative education, which is education outside of the school system, right? And it doesn't have to be in the classroom. There are other ways to learn that can help people live better lives. A huge business is education. 6. The entertainment and recreation business. People want more than just to learn. They also want to be entertained. In fact, people demand entertainment. When you look around, you can see that a lot of big companies are getting into the entertainment business. What am I talking about then? Movies, animations, shows, and productions. There are so many businesses getting into that field. You have Amazon Prime, of course, Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, YouTube, and so much more. Why? Because this is where we're going. On the other hand, think about the businesses that help and support this industry. We're also talking about influencers, YouTubers, and Instagrammers, right? You now have people in that business for the first time. Before, stand-up comedians couldn't do that and make a lot of money, but now that we live in an age where people want entertainment, they can. So you could also make millions if you could find a way to make a product, service, or company around this to serve this industry or meet this need. Transportation is the number 7 industry. Now, human beings, we like to travel. As with the internet, the more we see, the more we don't want to be stuck in the house all the time. We want to go out and see things. So air transportation, aerospace, are huge opportunities. But you should also think about how people now buy and shop online. Where do you think you might find the chance? Handling shipping packages. It's not just FedEx, UPS, or DHL that I'm talking about. Something like Uber Eats comes to mind. People like having things sent to them, which is why more and more people are shopping online. This is a very big business, just by being able to sell or give a service. It could be as easy as giving these companies software to help them better manage their stock, right? Or the way the shipping is done is better. That could be a business that makes a lot of money. Energy, especially clean energy, is the 8th industry. So, we're no longer just talking about oil and gas, but also about solar or wind, right? So, with so many people, we all need power, and we need more power to keep our gadgets and technology running. So, that's a very big business. If you could think of creative ways to solve this problem, you could make not just millions, but billions of dollars. There's a lot of money to be made in energy, but you need the right team, you need to know how everything works, and you need to be able to work with the government to do things the right way. Food is the 9th business. With billions of people, we need power for more than just ourselves, right? We have to have a place to live and food to eat, so that won't go away in the food business. Since there are so many people on Earth, we need cheaper and more efficient ways to make food, right? To make enough food for so many people. So, what should we do? Again, you might be able to come up with ideas that could be used in these industries. And I'm not just talking about fast food. With so many choices, people also want healthier food. And I think supplements and other health-related products fit into this category. Yes, this also applies if people eat it, and take it because they want to be healthier. So those are the 9 businesses or industries that I think have the best chance of making you a millionaire. But you also need to show off your skills, background, and knowledge. To make it big, it's not enough to be in the right industry. You also have to be the right person in the right industry. Does that make sense? If you're watching my video for the first time, make sure to click the subscribe button below and turn on your notifications button. Every week, I post a video about being an entrepreneur, running a business, making money, investing, and personal finance. Leave a comment. If this is your first time watching my video, say hi and click the like button.